Let's go right into the next 10 minutes. Standing ab work. First move. Arms like this. Okay. Reaching your arms, relax your shoulders. So we're going to alternate knee, stand, knee, stand, knee, stand. Now stay on that other side. Knee, reach. Reach. So get your balance. Maybe you can hold the leg up, float it in the air. Reach. Touch your elbow to your knee if you can. Crunch and reach. Crunch, reach, crunch, and reach. Bring it in. Woo! Get your balance. In, reach, crunch, and reach. Do it again. Excellent. Okay. So we'll do that again, and we'll stay on the other side. So start off like this. Wide feet, wide arms, like a V. Relax the shoulders. Here we go. So alternate. First. Do alternate again. 2 more. And now stay on this side. Cross, body, crunch. Round. So pull your ribs in, the front ribs, towards your pelvis. Crunch right there. So you're reducing the space between the ribs and the pelvis. Right there. Good. Now try to float the leg. Good. In, open, in, and open. Good. Nice. Excellent. Okay. Bring your feet wide. A little sweaty. Bend your knees. Bring your hands behind your ears. Right here. Toes are turned out. And you're going to tip your elbow towards the knee and lift up. Do that same side. Knee to elbow. Lift up straight. Same side. Tip it over and lift. Tip and lift. One more. Now change sides. Lower down your squat. Here we go. Tip elbow to knee. Other side. Lift up. Tip elbow to knee and lift up center. Side and then center. Do it again and center. Nice. All right, so now let's alternate. Side, center, side, center. Beautiful. Woo! Nice work. Okay. Same side. Let's start with the side. So you're going to bend your elbow and reach that knee up and tap down, okay? So the same side, not across the body. So reach, tap, hand at your hip, tap. Good. Reach the arm and the leg long. Stretch out the side right there. Then if you can, balance and float the leg. Crunch. So you're bringing your shoulder down just a bit. Elbow to your knee. Crunching that side. Good. So going forward, you guys, we're going to make sure we add standing abs with the abs that we do on the floor, on the mat, and see where we get, okay? Strengthening the abs just a little differently. Not being always so traditional. Mixing it up. It's the key to success, right? So mixing up your exercises so your body doesn't get too used to it. Touch. Touch. Bring your elbow to your knee if you can. Reach. And you're going to stretch the side body. There's a slight lean when you tap the foot down. And then if you can, float the foot. Balance. Balance. There you go. There you go. Yes. Reach. Crunch. Side. Crunch. Crunch. Good. Crunch. Do it again. Excellent. All right, let's bring it down. All right. Plank move. Put your knees on the ground. Come down to your forearms. Turn your palms up for a moment. Externally rotate the shoulders. Palms down. Walk your forearms forward just a bit. So your elbows are a little forward of the shoulders. Okay, now come up. Shift forward and shift back. Shift and back. So when you shift forward, your shoulders are over the elbows. When you shift back, they're behind the elbows. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. So we're halfway, you guys. We're going to finish the ab work on the floor. Good. Squeeze the thighs. Slow and controlled. Knees down. Nice work. All right, bring it up. Coming into full plank. Shoulders roll back. Sweating just a little bit, right? Bring your hands down. Full plank. Separate your feet. Set your knees down if you need to, like that. And alternate lifting your knees, like that. Look up here. Or, harder, tap and lift. Tap, slow and controlled. Straighten those arms. Spread your blades apart. Contract the muscle just below the navel, right? So think your transverse abdominis muscles, pull your hip points towards each other. That's what it feels like. Or thinking about that kind of contraction. Like if you braced, if someone were gonna punch you in the gut, you'd brace really hard. So that's the contraction we're trying to get at, okay? Come down to your forearms. Again. Here we go. Bring it up. Touch your right knee to the outside of the right elbow. Left elbow. And bring it in. Right and left. Set your knees down if you need to. There's your option. And then you can bring it in and back. In and back. Otherwise, stay up. Good. Woo! Come on. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Roll onto your back. Okay? Last moves. Last 2. All right. Legs up. Hands on the floor. Pull your shoulder blades in towards each other. And place your hands underneath your hips to support your lower back. Lower one leg and then the other. Change that range of movement to the comfort of your back. So if you go low, test it out. If you feel any tension or pulling in the lower back, then keep the feet up higher, lowering. Otherwise, try to touch the heel to the floor. So I'm flexing my foot, tap the heel, point the toes at the top. Heel and point the toes. Heel, point the toes. Good. All right. So slow and controlled, easy movement. Maybe not easy, but controlled movement. All right. So hands on the floor again, underneath your hips. And now you're going to scissor the legs. This is the last minute. Cross, cross, cross. Try to get your feet 6 inches above the floor. Lift your shoulders up right here. So what we'll do, we'll go through the 10 minutes of yoga. And if you need to leave, that's okay. But just know that you'll have the option to do 10 minutes of yoga anytime you want to come to it, get to it. So bring it up. So let's start athletic stretch for 10 minutes. We'll do 10 moves. You've done a fabulous job. I hope you've enjoyed this so far. Let's stretch it out and cool down all the way. All right, so let's start up here. So come into downward facing dog for 1 minute. Hands on the floor, spread your fingers, lift up your knees, your inner arms facing each other, shift your hips back. Now if you need to look up here and see the position of downward dog, then do that. Abs in, so pull your front ribs in also. So while I'm in positions, I'm constantly making adjustments for form. Shoulders away from the ears. Rotate the arms externally, so inner arms facing each other. And press into your index fingers specifically. You want to do that. Reach your heels towards the floor. Pull your front ribs in again. Yep, neutral spine. Press into your hands firmly. Good. Now, set your knees down for a moment. Do a cat-cow. So we're going to do that for 1 minute, cat-cow. Rounding the spine. Then lower, look forward. When you round the spine, let your head come between the arms, and then the pelvis tucks, and look forward. Round, and then lower. Look forward when you lower your belly. Round your spine, look back behind you. Lower down. Exhale, round up. Slowly and controlled, you guys. Inhale, look forward, and then exhale. Inhale, exhale. Great. All right, moving on. We're going to bring it up to a lunge position. Wipe your mat if you need to. All right, bring your right foot forward. Okay, shift your hips forward, tuck your toes under, lift up. Right here. Reach the arms. Bring the right arm behind, left arm forward. So your knee is right there over your ankle. You can shift it forward just a little bit, but keep your weight over the entire foot, mostly in the heel. Stretch out the back leg, reaching the right arm back, left arm forward. Then maybe you can tip the hand back and touch the hamstring. Reach the left arm up. So coming into a bit of a twist. Good. Now reach forward and back. Arms straight up. Breathe in, hands behind your back, clasp the fingers, reach the knuckles towards the floor. Good. All right, so let's lower down and chain sides. Knee down, opposite foot forward. Stay here for a moment. Tuck your toes under. All right, here we go. Lift up. Legs straight. Bend the forward knee. Square your hips to the front. Shoulders, hips squared. Then reach up. Right arm forward, left arm back. Breathe. Straighten the back leg. Good. Now maybe you can reach back, touch the hamstring, reach the opposite arm up. Lean the shoulder back. Good. Now reach forward and back, and then reach up. Bring the hands behind your back, clasp the fingers, knuckles towards the rear. Lengthen that back leg. Breathe, shoulders, relax away from the ears. Pull your front ribs in. So many cues. Great. Hands on the floor. Widen your feet. Malasana. Breaking it down. Move around a little bit, a little oscillation, a little oscillating. Side to side. So if you cannot come into that position, just come into a kneeling position and just do a little movement like that, but be sure to change sides, right? So you change sides like that, just bending the knees, shifting forward and back, working into the hips. But if you're here, try to get your feet more parallel, closer together. Weight into your heels, lift up, pull your front ribs in, and bring the edge of your thumbs to your breastbone or your heart. Knees go the same direction as your toes. So don't let your knees drop in. Breathe. Nice. All right. Bring it down. Coming onto your back. Right leg up, left leg straight out. Hamstring stretch. Reach up behind the calf, pull that leg in. Point your toes towards your forehead. Heel pointing up towards the ceiling. Maybe you can reach up and grab your toes with the opposite hand. Or grab your toes with your right hand and then use your left hand to press the left thigh down. So your flexor stretching, hamstring stretch, straighten your leg, pull the leg in towards you. Don't overdo that stretch though. Just get to the point where you feel the hamstring stretch, the flexors on the other side. Breathe. Good. Now bend your knee. Let's change sides. Place your right foot on the floor. Left knee in. Extend that leg up straight. Extend the right leg. Your toes point straight up. Okay? Toes point towards your forehead or your nose. Bring the leg in. Try to reach up. Grab your foot with your toes with your right hand or left hand. Straighten your leg. Press your right hand into that right thigh, pressing the leg down. Hamstring stretch. Pull it in just gently. Good. And now bend your knee, place your feet on the floor, rock your knees from side to side. Now we're going to bring the knee across, so right knee in to your chest, extend the left leg, bring your knee across the body to the other side, put your foot on the floor, look over to the left, reach your right, look over to the right, and then reach out your right arm. And you can gently put the hand on the outside of the knee and pull it across. Then if you want to, maybe extend the leg straight and look over. Get your shoulders on the floor. Maybe you want to take this to pretzel, where you actually bend the left foot, and grab that foot and get a quad stretch. Breathe. We'll actually do something, the last two. Yep. So now opposite side, right leg out, left knee in. Bring the leg across. Watch your microphone, Kelly. Leg across. Look over the opposite direction of your leg. So get your shoulders on the floor. That's important. Then maybe you want to extend the leg. Maybe you can hold the toes at the same time. Carefully. Don't let the foot sickle. Breathe. Relax the shoulders, the hips, the lower back. Last stretch coming up. Bring that in. All right, let's come up to a standing position. So cross your ankles, come up, lift all the way up. Standing, reach your arms up, palms together, lateral lean. Turn your chin towards the arm Clasp your fingers, point your pointer fingers. Pull your front ribs in. Always, right? So there's a mantra that we go through with most moves. Pull your ribs in, abs contracted, reach up and lean. Chin neutral, back neutral, press your feet into the ground. There's the mantra for most moves. Good. Inhale and reach up. Bring your arms to your sides and give yourselves a big hand. Thank you. We're a little over time. That's okay. Have a great one. Thank you for showing up. Leave me a comment. Say hi. All right. See you later. Bye.